Another tragedy on the football field. A high school player from the Florida Panhandle sadly died after collapsing during an away game on Friday night. Chance Gaynor fell to the ground just before halftime and died shortly after he was taken to the hospital. We have seen similar tragedies occur in several states this year, the 18-year-old becoming now the 8th youth player to die in the last month. And these recent deaths renewing calls for greater safety precautions when it comes to these young athletes. While some argue kids should not be playing tackle football at all, the family of a West Virginia middle schooler, Cohen Craddock, who recently died in a collision during a football practice, is the latest to push for something like protective gear to intervene.
The guardian caps, after his incident, I've learned, I feel like it would have been a totally different outcome had Cohen been wearing one of these caps. It's just an added layer of protection to the existing helmet. They're really cheap, really easy to put on. And for what they are, I'm just surprised that all athletes is not wearing them by now.
NewsNation's Ryan Bass is with us now. He has been following some of these recent tragic cases. Ryan, what more have you learned about this most recent athlete?
Marni, it's tragic. I mean, we just talked about this last week. I joined you on this program to talk about, a young football player losing their life, and now here we are a week later, and it happens yet again. Whether it be heat stroke, head trauma, or chest pains, we've seen tragedies happen across America here with families that are having heartbreaks on the gridiron here as of late. But there are some states that are making some renewed pushes to enact new laws to keep our kids safe and protect them on the football field. You mentioned Chance Gaynor here. He was a two-sport athlete at a Florida Port St. Joe high school. He just started his senior year. During a game this past Friday, the school's athletic director said that the wide receiver was running towards a play from the opposite side of the field when he suddenly collapsed and never got up. Despite coaches and paramedics' efforts, the teen died at the hospital less than a month after his 18th birthday. Now, Gulf District School Superintendent Jim Norton called Gaynor's death tragic, saying he left their community in profound sorrow. Norton described Chance as a remarkable athlete, a beloved teammate, and an overall exceptional young man. And as you mentioned, Marni, at least 8 young high school or middle school football players have died during games or practices since the start of August. Middle schooler Cohen Craddock, you just heard from his father moments ago, was the youngest at just 13 years old. He died from brain trauma after making a tackle during practice. Cohen's dad said his son had only been playing organized football for a year. These deaths have rocked communities nationwide, prompting parents to call for better safety measures. And now states are stepping up. Texas, the latest to pass new heat safety guidelines for high school athletics. While Florida has some similar rules, the Gaynor family is still waiting on the coroner's report on what exactly led to Chance's death. Now, while this is all super alarming, I want to remind you of a statistic we told you about last week, Marni. The National Center for Catastrophic Sport Injury Research says that this year is an outlier, that in all of 2023, there were 16 football-related deaths that happened among the millions and millions of athletes that are playing high school and collegiate football. So football fatalities aren't as common as it seems, but obviously, Marni, still unbelievably tragic, and it's good to see some states passing some new regulations to try and curb what we've seen here as of late.
There's definitely more we can do, and a lot of it is having an educated conversation, Ryan. I talked to a neurologist who said, our kids need to be playing sports. Football is a great sport, and it has a lot of positive aspects to it, but playing safe. He did question whether young athletes should be tackling as much as they are, given the fact that they're learning how to tackle compared to what we see in the pros, right? Their practices, they're not in pads all the time. They're not tackling all the time. So there's a lot we can learn to further this safety discussion. Ryan, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.